What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and enjoy some funny British memes. I really do enjoy the memes, and I think a big part of that is you never quite know what you're gonna get in the best way possible. It's just British memes from the internet. Sometimes they're funny or entertaining or disturbing. And every so often, they're actually a bit educational. So I'm just gonna take a look at these funny memes, and I know there's some British references in here that I'm probably not gonna understand, so I'll be trying to do my sec to dissect the memes, really get into the heart of what these memes are trying to say, on a cultural level and on a very surface level. Enjoy the comedy. So let's take a look. First, we have bread sauce. Bread sauce? What is bread? Bread sauce is a British warm or cold sauce made with milk, which is thickened with bread crumbs, typically eaten with roast chicken or turkey. Look at this. Ooh. How is this really a meme? This isn't really funny. It's just kind of I don't know what bread sauce is, but I don't know if I want to know. No. This is literally me. Literally me. Bread sauce? Wow, okay. I get it now. Do Brits really like bread sauce? Sauce you dip your bread in. I mean, it's probably better than I think. Anyway, UK. Imagine getting your money by invading countries, the UK says. British history. Give me resources or I'll harm you. Got your sword and your armor. I mean, right, British Empire. Kind of a long history of conquering places and a lot of military conflict. So, I don't know, is that hypocritical? Or, that was back then, this is now. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that is funny. Especially the give me your resources or I will poke you with my sword. If Stranger Things was British, bit odd, isn't it? Is that the direct equivalent? The direct translation for Stranger Things, bit odd, isn't it? Very British. Okay, that's not bad. The British, after conquering India for their spices, looking at these dancing, these Irish jig going on below. The British, after conquering India for their spices, and just not using them in any of their recipes. What? Did the British Empire conquer India at one point? I had no clue if that is correct. But apparently you're very excited to so much so that you've burst into a jig at the thought of not using the spices that you conquered. That's unfortunate. These are random. I gotta hand it to these memes. These are random as heck. Nobody. British people with baked beans. This fact. That's an actual picture. That is not SpongeBob sitting in a vat. That is an actual British person with their baked beans. Actual facts. I mean, British people do love baked beans, right? Like, that's not quite even an exaggeration. That's not really a stereotype, right? Too much. British people enjoy baked beans much more than Americans. Like, baked beans is not even a thing in America. I don't know why I feel like I have to defend the SpongeBob basking in a vat of baked beans, but there you go. British people be like, I'm British. Here we go with the British accent. British people wake up in a bathtub full of ice with their kidneys gone and be like, right, what's all this then? Right, what's all this then? British people take it really well when their kidneys are stolen, apparently. Is that just the British reaction to anything? Not to overreact, to remain calm and just be like, oh, my kidney's gone. Right, what's all this then? Is that, I can imagine it viscerally. British people could watch their family be murdered and be like, I don't quite fancy that. Is this funny to British people? I feel like this is it's humorous to me. Just imagine, because it's absurd is the thing, not because it's true, but it's absurd. And all these things are like very British phrases to say. I don't quite fancy that. My family being murdered to death. British people be like, literally. Literally. Is that how you do it with a British accent? Not literally. Literally. Actually kind of works. Hail to the king. We have King Charles being crowned in very high quality, honestly. Lowering the crown. What is this all about? Oh, careful. Oh, I didn't realize how long they took to put the crown on. Oh, he's being very careful, and I don't blame him. If that thing had fallen off or anything, that crown is gigantic, by the way. I never really appreciated that either. Okay. Man. Yeah, it's so big, it's like, and the last thing that can happen is that crown falling off his head. God forbid. That would have been, but that did not happen because they took their time and squished the little crown on. So very good. Average British male at age 25? Goodness. Apparently you are the grotesque guy from Dune. Or is it that they're smoking? Or because they're very large? Or they're in a vat? This could easily have been average American male after 25. It is a funny picture. Okay. I don't know if that's accurate. British. British people when no tea. Okay. This is like the most basic meme of all time. Sad, happy, sad, no tea. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Sometimes the simple things are perhaps the most comical. Britain getting ready to invade another country. What on earth is this? What on earth is this? This is just disturbing. This is just disturbing. This is... Why when you're getting ready to invade another country do you have to shave your hat off? Except your hat. Apparently there is no British Guard hat. It is part of their cranium. And this is just scary. What on earth was this photo created for? Oh my gosh, what the heck? POV MFs on a Black Friday in 1800? Something to do with Fortnite or something? Okay, some weird TikTok. Okay. The guy had a weird stretched head. Beans, British food. And he's sad. Beans, Mexican food. And he's happy? What? I'm not sure I understand this one. I thought Brits enjoy beans. Why is he sad? Why is beans... Because beans, like what? Do they have some kind of connotation in regards to British beans versus Mexican beans? Or do people like Mexican beans more? Or, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this one out. I don't know. I thought baked British beans, like everyone liked those as well. Two elderly British ladies greeting each other. Aloe vera. Evening primrose oil. Is that what they smell like? Is that what two elderly British ladies would smell like? Aloe vera and evening primrose oil. That's actually sounds kind of nice. I've never smelled that before. What British internet like? Do British weddings have bridesmaids? Do British wear shoes indoors? Do British wear wedding rings? Do British websites use biscuits? like cookies? Because biscuits mean cookies. Is that the joke? Do British websites use cookies but biscuits? I think I get it. It's kind of a dad joke, honestly. The most British thing ever. Knife surrender bin? Get a life? Bin that knife. Why is there a knife surrender bin? I have never heard of this before. Is there enough like people wielding knives to necessitate a bin for surrendering them? Is knife crime a problem in Britain? The most British thing ever, knife surrender bin, that is not what would have come to my mind as the most British thing ever. What? Now I'm just left with more questions. Knife surrender bin? Huh. Okay. Hey, America. Acid attack. Why don't you gets stabbed, ban guns, nail bomb goes off, so you'll be safe, gets hit by truck like us. So, I mean, I don't blame people from the UK for scrutinizing America for gun violence. I think that's actually totally valid criticism, especially how easy it is to get guns in America. That's definitely true. But this is kind of playing devil's advocate and being like there's dangerous things happening in the UK as well, but apparently different than gun violence. Getting stabbed is on here. Yeah, and the knife surrender bin, all this stabbing has me a bit more concerned about the UK than I was. I don't know what's going on. That's not where I thought that today was going. There are 319 beans and 8 sausages in a can of Heinz Beans pork sausage. Okay. Okay, very good. Someone actually took the time to lay them out pretty, organized and count them. What is a Heinz Beans pork sausage? There's the most British thing I've ever heard right there. 319 beans to 8 sausages. Not a very big sausage to bean ratio. Maybe there has to be a bit more sausages in there? I don't know, or maybe this is nice? I'm not sure what the point is, but I'm glad somebody out there did this. The people had to know. They're evolving faster than the British. And it's a monkey brushing his teeth because of the British stereotype about British people having bad teeth. Americans have this stereotype. I think it's mostly because of Austin Powers movies, and he had bad teeth. I've tried to learn more about where this stereotype came from, and it's more that Americans are obsessed with cosmetic surgery, and people in Britain choose to keep their natural teeth more often, and that's considered normal, and rightfully so, and it's nice. But Americans have some kind of insecurity where we're like, oh, normal teeth. One of your teeth is crooked because it's natural. Oh, all British people have bad teeth. So I actually kind of understand where that stereotype came from. And this dang meme is just rubbing it in. How Brits view Germans. Oh, beautiful German. How Germans view Brits. Oh, beautiful British man with a pipe. Fancy clothing. Yes, that's how Americans view Brits as well. How actual Germans and Brits. Just kind of ramshackle dudes with big beards and passports. Fair enough. It's tea time. Britain. What? Why is it a guy running around punching people in their hindquarters? He's punching them in their butts. What? Is this happening in Britain? Knife crime and people running around punching you in your butt. I don't know what the heck that one meant. The app Duolingo, some would call this controversial. Oh man, this is kind of long. I love this app. It's made a massive difference to my 2-year-old. So Duolingo, where you learn another language, but the pronunciations are aggressively and exclusively North American. Particularly egregious is the woman pronouncing "to" as "tau." Is that how Americans sound to Brits? Toe, two. What should it be? Two, which is just cringy to hear my toddler repeat. Oh, Duolingo is giving their toddler a North American accent. That's funny. This accent is cringy. Please add a British accent. Battle of Waiter? I don't know what that means. Battle of Waiter? No idea what that means, but apparently this person thinks they should stop complaining and just spread the goodness that is the American accent. You know? No. That is actually a funny thing, that the app is giving their toddler an American accent. That is actually kind of funny how that works, huh? They probably should have different They actually should have different options for different accents. Now that I think about it, you'd think Duolingo would actually do that because that's kind of significant. Anyway, Britain in British history. Harry Potter, like. Britain in everyone else's history. Harry Potter with guns in a bathrobe. Very good. No, that's not really what comes to my mind when I think of British history. Or is this just saying British history is a little more disheveled than the clean-cut, proper Harry Potter look would have you believe? Okay, not bad. Visible confusion. Americans, when they find out that British dental care is actually better than the American dental care, visible confusion. That does give me visible confusion. Not really, though, because healthcare, well, I'm not going to get into healthcare and dental care too much, but I think even though our healthcare system is horrible and insurance is horrible, the actual care you receive is good. Like, it's very good. So, I assume, and I don't know why British dental care would be any better or worse. Probably pretty similar. But I guess that's me. I'm confused. I'm visibly confused. Huh? What? It's better. The dental care is better in Britain. What? That cannot be. There you go. I cannot believe that the creators of Hogwarts Legacy and J.K. Rowling would do something so controversial. It's entirely unacceptable in 2023 to have these views. They deserve all the hate they get. I will be refunding the game and boycotting. Is this a joke or anything? No, it's just yep. Oh, okay. All right, there you go. Just a little bit of banter. The British Museum will take anything but jokes. It was just banter. No context Brits was blocked by the British Museum on Twitter. Darn. Dang. No one. The British Museum. I know this one. This is because people say that the British Museum has lots of stuff from all over the world. So, the British Museum taking the Leaning Tower of Pisa, shoving it in their backpack to take back to the museum. That is actually funny. Okay. British people be like, I'm British. It is 'cause they drank the tea. Oh my word. This is life-changing. You pronounce it British, not British, 'cause the tea has been drank. 'Cause Brits drink tea. This is such big brain, such 5,000 IQ comedy right here. Hey girl, are you the British economy? Because I got a plan to give you a weak pound. Is the Brit? I mean, I'm right there with you. I think everyone's economy is in the tank right now. 2023, even the American economy, inflation. Hey girl, are you the British economy? I've got a plan to give you a weak pound. Who is this? Why is he staring at me like that? Okay. Bro can't park. You can't park there, mate. Apparently he can. Apparently he can park there because he is parked right there. How did this happen? Well, they were just texting, having some beans, whatever. Man, to break through that stone wall. Sheesh. But they can park there because they did it. They literally did it. Blimey, mate. At least I don't get shot while doing muffs in school. Plus, you Americans don't even got free elf care. Quite sad, isn't it? We got a British tooth joke, dental joke, British accent joke, all wrapped into one here. Do Brits find this funny? Like, I can't. That's one thing I've always wondered. The constant, like, jokes about the teeth and the accent. Does that get old after a while? Saxons on their way to burn down several Celtic Britain's settlements, just to rename them Penistone, Cockbridge, Bitchfield, Asshill, Fborough, Middlesex, Shitterton. Are these actual places? I think there is a Shitterton, but I feel like the others are funny exaggeration. All right, not bad. Not bad. Feeling mischievous, might commit a little tomfoolery, maybe even some shenanigans. Very British. It's got a very weird plankton in the background. That's very British mischief. Feeling mischievous, might even commit a little tomfoolery, maybe even some shenanigans. I lost 100 pounds. The American, smiling. The Brit, sad. Why? What's, I don't get it. If you lost 100 pounds, I'd think you'd both be happy. Why is it showing the British person so upset? Oh, 100 pounds like as in money? Oh my god. That is, okay. That's dad joke, dad humor. Revolution time. Liz Truss, now the least popular UK Prime Minister. Gen Z activists who dumped 2 cans of tomato soup on Van Gogh's sunflowers plead not guilty. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah. I actually heard about that. The activists throwing paint and tomato sauce on famous paintings. That's too bad. New York sucks. York. New York. Daniel. Cooler Daniel. Oh, he's got some. So is York better than New York? Cooler Daniel better than Daniel? He's got sunglasses. It's cooler. British people, when they find out that Americans don't call potato chips bloody jollywap bumberknuckle call swap bloody blam crispers. Deep breaths. Oh. British. Okay. So, this is like very meta. Americans are the ones who think British people call potato chips bloody jollywap bomberknuckle call swap bloopy blam crispers. So it's kind of a twist. Oh no, it's the Brits who are amazed Americans don't call them that, right? For sure. For sure. Just heard a British person call Oreos chocolate sandwich biscuits. And I finally understand why the Revolutionary War happened. America started a whole war because someone called Oreos chocolate sandwich biscuits. Never do that. Never. Unforgivable. I totally get it. As an American. British people, when you bring up the knife crime statistics, again with the teeth. So many British teeth jokes here, but and so many knife crime jokes. Is knife crime an actual problem in Britain? I genuinely did not know that till today, and that scares me. It scares me I didn't know, but at least it's made a lot of internet memes out of it. What is this? A meme has died. Press F to pay respects. Good afterlife, madame. Thanks for the memes. There probably were a whole lot of memes about the Queen. Forever and ever. It's nice that, even the memes are paying respect a bit to the late Queen. So, that's nice. That's nice. The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral. The King and Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London this afternoon. This isn't really a meme. It's just a Twitter post of the passing of the Queen. Impossible! Right. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I think a lot of people did think it was kind of impossible that the Queen would pass away. Been around forever. Sad. Average Romanian immigrant walking through London. Are there a lot of Romanian immigrants in London? Apparently he is a master pickpocket. Snatched and just grabbed the hat. Are there a lot of Romanian immigrants in London? I don't know anything about that. British hamster. My name is Harry the hamster. What? Why is it a British hamster? Oh, is it saying something? But I can't hear it. British hamster. Okay. It just is. Me. Why does the Royal British Guard wear them silly hats? That's what so many Americans would say. The British, who won't admit they're making fun of the French, that originally thought the hat made them intimidating. It's ancient custom. Doctor Strange joke. Is the hat to be intimidating? I kind of get it. Gosh, that reminds me of, goodness gracious, where was it? That terrifying, this. Oh my gosh, terrifying. I mean, it's not a hat. We learned that earlier. This is what it is. This is the truth. and the truth scares me quite a bit. Almost as much as the knife crime in the Britain. I think with that, I think that's a good place to stop. I have had my fill of British memes. I learned a little bit about British culture. Not quite what I expected to learn about certain foods and crime and stuff, but a lot of these were quite funny. A lot of these were disturbing or inappropriate. Apologies for that. But on the whole, I enjoyed it. Funny British memes. I enjoyed it quite a lot. So anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to British culture, stuff about Britain I've never learned before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.